Hello, friend. I'm Hope, and I'm really glad you're here today. Welcome to English with Hope, a calm space for your mind and your heart. In this channel, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to rush. Here, we learn English slowly. We listen English gently. No pressure, no stress. And here, you are not alone. Wherever you are in the world, I'm right here with you. So relax your shoulders, take a slow breath, and let's begin. Can I ask you something I've been thinking about? Do you ever feel like you are standing at the bottom of a very tall mountain? You look up at the top. The top is where your perfect life is. It is where your perfect English is. It is where your perfect career or perfect body lives. And you look at yourself. You feel tired. You feel small. You feel like you don't have the energy to climb that mountain today. So you stay at the bottom. And because you stay at the bottom, you feel guilty. You tell yourself you are lazy. You tell yourself you are broken. But let me tell you a secret, friend. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are simply overwhelmed. We live in a world that loves big things, big goals, big changes, big success. But big things are heavy. They are hard to carry. They make us want to quit before we even start. Today, we are going to put down that heavy weight. We are going to stop looking at the top of the mountain. Instead, we are going to look at the ground, right in front of our feet. We are going to talk about the power of small things, tiny things, what some people call atomic habits. These are the small seeds we plant today, not for a big harvest tomorrow, but for the quiet peace of watching something grow, slowly. By the time we finish our conversation today, I want you to feel a shift. I want that heavy mountain to feel like a collection of small stones. Stones that you can easily pick up. One by one, we are going to find clarity. We are going to move away from the all or nothing mindset, that voice in your head that says, if I can't do it perfectly, I shouldn't do it at all. We are going to replace that voice with a gentler one, a voice that says, I can do just one small thing. You will learn how to protect your energy. You will see that peace is not found in the finish line. It is found in the rhythm of the walk. This isn't about working harder. It's about being kinder to yourself. It's about building a foundation of tiny wins that nobody else sees. But you see them, and they make you feel safe. Let's take this journey into the world of small steps, slowly, gently. I remember a time, not so long ago, when I felt completely stuck. It was a Tuesday morning. The sky was gray, and the air felt heavy with rain that wouldn't fall. I had so many things to do. My house was messy. My work felt like a giant pile of papers I couldn't understand. Even my heart felt messy. I sat on my kitchen floor and I cried. I cried because I felt like I was failing at everything. I felt like I was behind everyone else in the world. Do you know that feeling? The feeling that everyone is running a race, and you are still trying to tie your shoes. I looked at my garden through the window. It was overgrown with weeds. I thought, I should go out and fix the whole garden. But I couldn't move. My legs felt like lead. Then I remembered something. I didn't have to fix the garden. I just had to pull one weed. Just one. I walked outside. The grass was wet. I reached down and pulled one green weed from the soil. The earth was soft. I looked at the small space where the weed used to be. It was just a tiny circle of brown dirt, but it was clear. It was done. I felt a tiny spark of light in my chest, so I pulled another, then another. I didn't finish the garden that day, not even close. But when I went back inside, the mountain of the garden didn't look so scary anymore. I realized that we don't heal by fixing our whole lives in one day. We heal by being brave enough to do one tiny thing, even when we are sad, even when we are tired. That was the day I stopped trying to be great and I started trying to be consistent. Why does a tiny 1% step matter so much? Imagine you're a pilot. You're flying a large plane across the ocean. Your destination is a beautiful sunny island. You're flying straight, but then you move the nose of the plane just 1 degree. Only 1 degree. It is so small that the passengers don't even feel it. They keep drinking their coffee. They keep watching their movies. To them, nothing has changed. But as the hours go by, that 1 little degree begins to grow. Over a long distance, that tiny shift changes everything. You don't land on your sunny island. You land in a completely different country, hundreds of miles away. This is the power of the 1% rule. In our lives, we often think that to change our world, we need a massive explosion of energy. We think we need to work 12 hours a day or learn 1,000 new words in a week. But that is like trying to move the whole mountain at once. It is exhausting. And usually, we give up because our bodies and minds are tired. The magic happens when you focus on being just 1% better today. Just 1%. If you get 1% better every day for a year, do you know what happens? Mathematically, you don't just get a little better. You become 37 times better than when you started. Think about that. 37 times. That is the power of atomic habits. They are like interest in a bank account. You put in a small coin every day. At first, it looks like nothing. You look at your bank balance and you feel disappointed. I only have a few coins, you say. But you keep going. You keep adding 1%. And slowly, the interest begins to build. It multiplies. This is why I want you to feel excited today. You don't need to be a hero. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be 1% braver than you were yesterday. If you are sad, 1% better might just mean washing your face. If you are studying English, 1% better might mean listening to just 5 minutes of this podcast. Every time you choose a small positive action, you are voting for the person you want to become. You are telling your brain, I am a person who grows. You are not stuck. You are a work in progress. And that progress, even if it is invisible right now, is building a beautiful future for you. Can you feel that energy? It is quiet, but it is very, very strong. Today, find one tiny task that takes less than 60 seconds. Maybe it is hanging up one coat or writing one sentence in a journal. Do it, and then say to yourself, that was my 1%. I am growing. Who do you want to become today? Have you ever wondered why it is so hard to keep a new habit? We often start with a goal. I want to lose weight, or I want to speak perfect English. These are called outcome-based goals. They are about the what. But the problem is, if we don't see the what quickly, we lose our motivation. We feel like we are pretending to be someone we are not. The secret to lasting change is not focusing on what you want to achieve. It is focusing on who you want to be. This is about your identity. Imagine 2 people who are trying to quit smoking. When someone offers the first person a cigarette, they say, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." This sounds good, right? But deep down, they still believe they are a smoker who is trying to be different. They are fighting against themselves. The second person is offered a cigarette and says, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." Do you hear the difference? It is a tiny shift in words, but a massive shift in the heart. The second person no longer identifies with the old habit. They have decided who they are. You can do this with your English, and you can do this with your healing. Instead of saying, I am a student trying to learn, start saying, I am a communicator. Instead of saying, I am a stressed person trying to be calm, say, I am someone who cares about my peace. Every time you practice a small habit, you are giving a vote to this new identity. Every time you open your book, you vote. I am a learner. Every time you take a deep breath when you are angry, you vote. I am a calm person. You don't need to be a master to have an identity. You just need to have more votes for the new version of you than the old one. This is so encouraging because it means you don't have to wait for the result to feel proud. You can feel proud right now, in this moment, because you are acting like the person you want to be. You are a person of growth. You are a person of resilience. I see that in you. Every minute you spend listening to these words is a vote for your future. You are already becoming her. You are already becoming him. The future you is already inside you, waiting to be built one tiny habit at a time. Choose one positive word that describes the person you want to be. Examples: learner, artist, kind, healthy. Before you start a small task today, say, I am doing this because I am a. I am doing this because I am a. Ziri, using the word you chose. I am doing this because I am a learner. I am doing this because I am healthy. Who do you want to become today? Have you ever wondered why it is so hard to keep a new habit? We often start with a goal. I want to lose weight, or I want to speak perfect English. These are called outcome-based goals. They are about the what. But the problem is, if we don't see the what quickly, we lose our motivation. We feel like we are pretending to be someone we are not. The secret to lasting change is not focusing on what you want to achieve. It is focusing on who you want to be. This is about your identity. Imagine two people who are trying to quit smoking. When someone offers the first person a cigarette, they say, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." This sounds good, right? But deep down, they still believe they are a smoker who is trying to be different. They are fighting against themselves. The second person is offered a cigarette and says, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." Do you hear the difference? It is a tiny shift in words, but a massive shift in the heart. The second person no longer identifies with the old habit. They have decided who they are. You can do this with your English, and you can do this with your healing. Instead of saying, I am a student trying to learn, start saying, I am a communicator. Instead of saying, I am a stressed person trying to be calm, say, I am someone who cares about my peace. Every time you practice a small habit, you are giving a vote to this new identity. Every time you open your book, you vote. I am a learner. Every time you take a deep breath when you are angry, you vote. I am a calm person. You don't need to be a master to have an identity. You just need to have more votes for the new version of you than the old one. This is so encouraging because it means you don't have to wait for the result to feel proud. You can feel proud right now, in this moment, because you are acting like the person you want to be. You are a person of growth. You are a person of resilience. I see that in you. Every minute you spend listening to these words is a vote for your future. You are already becoming her. You are already becoming him. The future you is already inside you, waiting to be built one tiny habit at a time. Choose one positive word that describes the person you want to be. Examples: learner, artist, kind, healthy. Before you start a small task today, say, I am doing this because I am using the word you chose. I am doing this because I am a learner. I am doing this because I am healthy. Why do we make our dreams feel so difficult? Have you ever noticed how we think about our goals? We think, I want to be fit, so we try to go to the gym for 2 hours. We think, I want to be a writer, so we try to write a whole book in a weekend. We think, I want to speak English perfectly, so we try to study for 3 hours every night. But when we do this, our brain gets scared. Our brain sees a giant, heavy task and it wants to run away. It wants to hide. This is why we procrastinate. It's not because we are lazy. It's because the habit we are trying to start is too big to fit into our day. There is a beautiful, simple secret called the 2-minute rule. It says that when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. If you want to read more, don't say, I will read 30 pages tonight. Say, I will read 1 page. If you want to exercise, don't say, I will run 5 kilometers. Say, I will put on my running shoes and walk to the front door. If you want to learn English, don't say, I will master grammar. Say, I will listen to 1 minute of Hope's voice. You might think, Hope, that's too easy. 1 minute won't change my life. But friend, the goal isn't the reading or the running yet. The goal is the showing up. A habit must be established before it can be improved. If you can't master the art of showing up for 2 minutes, you will never master the art of doing it for an hour. When you do something for 2 minutes, you are proving to yourself that you are the kind of person who keeps their promises. Think of it like a train. The hardest part for a train is starting. It takes so much energy to move the first inch. But once the train is moving, even if it is moving slowly, it becomes very hard to stop. You are that train. Don't worry about the speed. Just worry about the start. I want you to feel the joy of finishing. When you set a goal for 2 minutes, you finish it every time. And when you finish, you feel successful. That success gives you a little happy chemical in your brain. It makes you want to do it again tomorrow. So, stop trying to be a hero. Just be a person who shows up for 2 minutes. That is enough. I promise you, it is enough. Choose a goal you have been avoiding. Find the 2-minute version of it. Do it right now, or as soon as this podcast ends. Feel the relief of being finished in 120 seconds. Is your environment holding your hand or pushing you away? Sometimes we think we need more willpower. We think we need to be stronger or more disciplined. But let's look at your day-to-day life. Imagine you are trying to eat healthy, but there is a bowl of colorful candy sitting on your desk. Every time you look up, you see the candy. You have to use your energy to say no to that candy 100 times a day. By the end of the day, you are tired. Your willpower battery is empty. So you eat the candy. You didn't fail because you are weak. You failed because your environment was working against you. The most successful people don't have the strongest willpower. They have the smartest environments. They design their world so that the good habits are the easiest choice. Think of your environment like a garden path. If the path is full of rocks and thorns, you won't want to walk on it. But if the path is clear and lined with flowers, you will walk it without even thinking. How can we clear your path today? If you want to practice English in the morning, put your headphones on top of your phone before you go to sleep. If you want to drink more water, put a glass of water on your nightstand so it is the first thing you see. If you want to stop checking social media, put your phone in another room. We want to make the good habit have the least amount of friction, and we want to make the bad habit have the most friction. This is a very positive way to live because it takes the blame away from you. You don't have to fight yourself anymore. You just have to set up your world to help you. When your room, your desk, and your phone are organized to support you, life feels like it is flowing downstream. You don't have to swim against the current. You can just float. You deserve a life that feels easy. You deserve an environment that treats you with kindness. Start small. Move one thing in your room today to make a good choice easier. Look at your desk or your bed. Move one object that helps a good habit closer to you, and move one object that distracts you further away. What happens when life gets in the way? Let's be honest for a moment, friend. There will be days when the 1% feels like too much. There will be days when you forget to make your bed. There will be days when you don't open your English book. There will be days when the rain comes and you just want to stay under the covers. When this happens, a loud voice often starts shouting in our heads. It says, "See, you failed again." It says, "You broke the chain. You might as well give up now." But I want you to listen to a different voice today, a quieter, kinder voice. This voice follows the never miss twice rule. Missing one day is an accident. Missing 2 days is the start of a new habit. Think of it like walking on a beautiful path. If you trip and fall down, do you stay on the ground forever? Do you say, "Well, I fell once, so I guess I am a person who just lives on the ground now"? Of course not. You brush the dust off your knees, you take a breath, and you take the next step. The first mistake is never what ruins us. It is the spiral of guilt that follows. We spend so much energy being angry at ourselves for missing a day that we don't have any energy left to start again. I want to give you a reset button. Whenever you miss a habit, just imagine pressing a small glowing button in your heart. Click. The past is gone. The mistake is over. You are back at zero, and zero is a beautiful place to start. You don't have to be perfect to be successful. You just have to be someone who gets back up. If you missed your practice yesterday, that's okay. Today is a brand new world. Today is a new 1%. Success is not a straight line that goes up and up. It is a messy, wiggly line. It has loops and drops and turns. But as long as you never miss twice, that line will always find its way home. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to have tired days. Just remember, the next right choice is only 2 minutes away. If there is a habit you have broken lately, don't try to catch up. Don't try to do double the work today. Just do the smallest, easiest version of it right now, just once. Then, give yourself a high five in the mirror. We have traveled a long way today, haven't we? We started by looking at a giant mountain that felt too heavy to climb. But now, I hope you see that the mountain is just made of tiny grains of sand. And you? You are the one who knows how to move those grains, one by one. You don't need to change your whole life by tomorrow morning. The world wants you to rush, but I am here to tell you, it is okay to go slowly. It is okay to be small. Like a seed buried in the dark earth, you might feel like nothing is happening. You might feel like you are just sitting in the dark. But under the surface, you are growing roots. Those roots are made of your small habits. They are made of the mornings you made your bed. They are made of the minutes you spent listening to this English podcast. One day, you will look up and realize you are no longer a seed. You are a strong, beautiful tree. And you didn't get there by jumping. You got there by growing 1 millimeter at a time. Be patient with yourself. Be proud of your 2-minute wins. And most of all, remember that you are already enough, exactly as you are. With or without your habits, you are valuable. But because I love you, I want you to feel the peace that consistency brings. I want you to feel the quiet confidence of a person who knows they can show up for themselves. Go out into your day now. Don't look for the big mountain. Look for the 1%. Look for the 2 minutes. Look for the 2 minutes. I am so proud of you for being here today. It keeps this space alive and growing. With love, thank you for being here. And I can't wait to continue this journey with you. And if this lesson gave you something useful, I'd love it if you tapped like and subscribe to the channel. It helps you stay connected, and it also helps this little learning community grow. Every click really does make a difference. Goodbye for now, friend.